Hey guys, welcome back to Jazzytv. For today's vlog, we're going to do a little cooking vlog. As you can tell by the title, we're going to make some salmon burgers. So, there's the recipe for you guys. You can see there. I'm going to make some substitutions. As you know, instead of regular flour, we have to use gluten-free flour. Now, this recipe is going to be gluten-free and dairy-free, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. I think I'm going to like it. So, let's get started with some of the prepping. The first step you saw was me cooking the salmon. I had cooked it in the oven, of course wash it first, and then you lightly season it, put it in the oven for about 20 minutes, and this is what it turned out to be. I took it out and chopped it up into cubes. That's what the recipe called for. And this is what we're going to use to form our patties. Now with this salmon burger, it's not going to be bread or anything like that. I'm actually going to use this here lettuce and make it a lettuce wrap. And I'm going to do a side of some sweet potato fries. So now the most part is doing the prep that normally takes the longest in the recipe. So I'm going to show you cutting up all the vegetables and show you guys the ingredients, how much you need, and then just start prepping everything so you can see that. Okay, to get started for the burger, we're going to need 2 green onions chopped, 1 shallot, and also half of a lemon juice. We're also going to need to throw in some pepper, salt, and then also some dill. Fresh dill will be better, but the dry seasoning works as well. You're also going to need 2 eggs, 1/4 cup of flour, and 1 teaspoon of oil. This is coconut oil. This recipe actually says you can use coconut oil or ghee. I think shallots burn more than onions. Well, this is a teaspoon. Don't you think 2 of these will equal 1 tablespoon? Is that how it works? Anybody?
Probably.
Think 1 teaspoon will equal 1 tablespoon? I mean 2 teaspoons can equal 1 tablespoon?
2 teaspoons? Yeah.
Half pepper. I usually don't even measure seasoning. You know, they say you just sprinkle until the ancestor says that's enough. That's how we use. So after you get everything together, you're just gonna put everything inside the bowl and then mix everything up. So let me get my flour. Oh snap. Seasonings. Onions and shallots. Another tip for squeezing your lemons and limes, you can roll it out first so it gets all the juices and stuff free. I saw it on the cooking show once. And then you slice it in half and squeeze. I also saw squeezing it this way and then the seeds will go in your hand, but that makes too much of a mess. This was right on top, so I can just pick the seeds out. Next, crack 2 eggs and add it to the bowl. See if I can do this with one hand again. Wait. Oh! Well, there's no shells in it. Oh snap. Alright, let me redeem myself. What the heck? I did it before. Okay, this is how it's gonna have to be. Now, let's mix it all together. One tip that I missed, you were supposed to add the almond flour 1 teaspoon at a time, and I didn't do that, but it still turned out good. So next you want to get your skillet and heat it because you're going to put it right on the stove top, and then you can start forming your patties while the skillet heats up. And also this coconut oil was actually not to put inside the salmon burgers itself, but to put on the pan to heat up. Okay, now we're on to forming the patties. I got my wax paper on a regular sheet pan, and I got the oil heating up. So of course these, they say medium size, so you can make it however you want it. Some people like thicker patties, or some people like thinner, crispier patties, but really just how you like it. think I want to make mine a couple different sizes because I don't know how I'm going to eat it. What do you think? This actually isn't a hard recipe to follow though. It's just most likely like any other recipe, the longest part is the prep. But once you get used to it, like you're familiar with it, I think it's much easier to do. And I think this recipe, don't quote me, it might be considered paleo. If you guys do paleo diet, I don't know about keto, but I think this is similar to something like paleo. Now, don't ask me what that is, I forgot. I graduated and left it all behind me. Alright, now that these are formed, let me wash my hands. We can go add them on the pan. Alright, so after you put these on, they're going to brown on each side for about 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, they look nice and browned, if you can see close up. So let's give it a flip. Okay, while the burgers are cooking on the pan, let me show you guys how to make the sauce. So the sauce, you need 2 cloves of garlic. You need 1 medium avocado, but I got 2 small ones because they're the mini avocado. That other half of the lemon you can use for the juice. Some salt, pepper, olive oil that I measured out, 1/4 cup, and Dijon mustard, and of course some more dill weed. Now, I saw this trick on Facebook, I believe, I don't think it was TikTok, on how to peel the garlic fast. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, so they claim you're supposed to, maybe I'm supposed to do it from this one, the whole part. You're supposed to stick your knife in and the garlic will come out. Okay, that didn't work. TikTok hack failed. Oh yeah, and also you're just gonna blend it all together, so I'm just gonna pour everything inside my Ninja cup because it's easier. So you have your oil, some salt, you can measure that out. I don't like measurements. Pepper, till I say stop. Lemon juice. I might have to pick the seeds out though. Seeds add nutrients, do you know, anybody? A little bit of dill. They say a tablespoon, teaspoon, but it's sauce. We're good over here. Now, you probably don't have to be perfect with the mincing of the garlic anyways, because it's going to blend inside the blender, but as best as you can get it. Shoot, with these knives, I don't even think we need the blender. We like garlic anyway, so some people just eat garlic straight off of the spoon, not the jar. Wonder who that is. So,
I got garlic.
I don't know what I have yet. Oh, I got free snacks! Did you really just
garlic?
Dad. Alright, garlic in. And then just my avocado. Probably wouldn't even be able to tell the avocado was really right. Oh shoot, bag. So it's mini. I didn't expect it to chop like that. It's really a mini one. So the seed is super small. I wasn't expecting it like that. Oh yeah, that's the trick. You cut it in half, tap the seed, and wiggle it a little bit. But this is a mini one, and it's not as ripe as I would like it. So that's why I'm having a hard time getting the seed out. We're just gonna use 1 small avocado. I don't have time for this. Okay, now Dijon mustard. Yeah, that looks about right. Now let's go blend. Alright, this is what the cream sauce came out. I did taste a little piece of it. It tastes really good. You taste more of like the Dijon mustard in it, like a little spice. But I think it's going to add good flavor to it. Okay, now that we got the burgers cooked and the sauce going, I need to go ahead and do these sweet potatoes. These were already washed and clean. I'm just going to cut them up and put a little salt and pepper and put them in the air fryer. Alright guys, change of plans. I'm just going to put the sweet potatoes here in this pan. I have the olive oil heating. Now let's test it and see. I don't think that's ready. A little ready? Okay, maybe ready. Just add them in. Heat up and put it in the air fryer. Not so bad. Okay, here's the final look. We got the salmon burgers there. My sweet potato fries that I put in the air fryer, looking good. And the little garnishes, and I'm gonna show you how I put it together. Okay, for starting, I washed a couple pieces of lettuce off, and I probably should have dried it first, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna break it off to make it in kind of a circular shape. This is supposed to be like wrapping the burger, but I think I want it to be an open face burger. I'll actually place my burger there. Which patty? I think I'm gonna take 2 patties. Place one in, the other one in. Some sweet potatoes. Get sauce. Okay, now that everything is finished cooking, you guys saw how pretty the plate looked in it. I tasted a few things. I haven't tasted the salmon cake yet. I keep saying the salmon cake. This is a salmon burger. If you guys use bread, it's a salmon burger for right now with the salmon cake. But I tasted the sweet potato fries and they were perfect. So now I'm going to squeeze some of the lemon on the salmon burger and take a bite. Maybe I'll place it in actually one of the beds of lettuce. Now I put some of the sauce on, but I just put a little dab just for decoration. But I'm gonna go ahead and spread it on top of the burger. A little radish. And take a bite. Mmm. Yep. One more bite. Okay. So this recipe actually was really good. One thing I might recommend is getting a lot more lemons because I like the lemon juice over my burgers. Any type of fish or seafood like that. And also probably adding more inside your sauce and adding more sauce to it. I could probably add more Dijon mustard or even some kind of cayenne pepper because I like spice. So something like that inside the sauce probably will make it even better. But for the most part, I actually will rate this a 10 out of 10. Make sure you leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you think that this looked really good, if you think you might try it, leave a comment. If you did try it, send some pictures because I want to see it. And if you guys enjoyed this cooking video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to see more of these videos, just hit the like button again and also leave a comment and let me know what you want to see me make. And again, this was gluten-free, dairy-free. You can say low FODMAP as well. Hey guys, if you think you might want to try this recipe, I say you give it a try. I highly recommend it. Quick and easy, and it tastes really good. So again, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next video.